So, let's dive into the world of setting up a business in DWTC Free Zone, which is, one of Dubai's premier business hubs.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. It's fascinating how DWTC empowers businesses with strategic location advantages, modern infrastructure, and 100% foreign ownership.
Exactly, it's like having the best of both worlds. It's like you get tax exemptions, no corporate or personal income taxes, and even repatriation of profits, which really
Yeah,
makes it attractive to entrepreneurs, right?
yes. And another cool point is the dual licensing option. That's such a game changer since businesses can operate within the free zone and also on the UAE mainland.
Oh, definitely. I mean, imagine the flexibility that gives. You can expand your reach without setting up a completely separate branch. It broadens your
Absolutely.
market access significantly.
Now, let's break down the license types. There's a whole range: commercial, industrial, professional, e commerce, even tourism and media licenses.
Yeah, so for instance, if you're into trading, the commercial license, which starts at around 2,550 AED, might be exactly what you need.
Right, that's pretty cost effective. I like that the pricing varies with the business activity, and then there are also additional costs like office space, visa fees, and renewal fees. It sounds like every detail has been carefully thought out.
Yeah, it's like piecing together a puzzle. The initial setup cost might be 25,050 dirhams, but then you factor in, say, flexi desk leasing starting at 31,300 dirhams annually, plus the visa processing fees, which are about 2,000 to 3,000
Yeah,
AED
that's a
per
neat
visa for
breakdown.
2 years.
True, but sometimes I wonder, don't these additional costs make things a bit overwhelming? I mean, while the license cost is competitive, is it enough to consider all overheads?
That's a good point. Although the base license cost is attractive, the overall expense, including renewals and office leasing, might add up. But considering the
Exactly.
full package, it remains competitive, especially when you factor in the tax and operational benefits.
And speaking of benefits, DWTC really stands out with its prime location. Being in the heart of Dubai gives you quick access to key business districts, the airport, and ports, which is a huge advantage for global trade.
Right. Location, location, location. It's like the golden rule in real estate and business. When you're strategically placed, the network and connectivity open up so many opportunities.
Couldn't agree more. I also find the structured process for setting up a business to be quite streamlined. It starts with choosing your business activity from over 1,200 possibilities, then picking a company structure that fits your model.
Yeah. Whether you're looking at a free zone establishment for a solo entrepreneur or a free zone company for a partnership, the options are pretty detailed. It's like having a menu where you choose precisely what suits
Indeed.
your appetite.
And then there's the online application process through DWTC's e-services platform, which sounds super convenient. I mean, completing the application form, providing the necessary documents like passport copies, business plans, and MOA, all of that is accessible around the globe.
Right? And the whole procedure, um, typically taking 2 to 4 weeks, including the license issuance in 5 to 7 days and visa processing in 7 to 10 days, shows the efficiency of the system.
Yeah, quick turnaround. That really speaks to the level of professionalism you'd expect from such a dynamic zone. Not to mention, they offer world-class infrastructure with high-quality office solutions like One Central or Convention Tower options.
True, and it's interesting to see that the size of your office actually determines your visa quota, which makes the office selection even more crucial for business planning.
Right, that's a clever integration. However, I've always been a bit skeptical about the hidden costs that might come with premium office spaces. Would you say that the FlexiDesk package is a better option for startups?
Well, for startups especially, the FlexiDesk option is quite appealing, starting at 31,300 AED annually. It's a cost-effective choice while still providing you with professional
Yeah, makes
amenities.
sense, yeah.
Though for more established firms, a premium space might justify its cost through enhanced prestige and network opportunities.
Makes a lot of sense. And then after the license and office space, the next steps include opening a corporate bank account and obtaining the necessary visas for shareholders and employees. The documentation there is pretty demanding but well laid out, right?
Absolutely, you need a certificate of registration, license copy, MOA, passport details, and even a business plan. It's all about ensuring transparency and compliance.
Right. I appreciate that the process is quite transparent. But don't you think sometimes the level of documentation might deter smaller entrepreneurs?
I get that concern, but really it's about protecting the interests of both the business and the free zone. And having experts like those at BizInvest Firm can really help ease the process.
Yeah, definitely. That's a solid point. Bringing in a consultant can definitely streamline all these steps from company formation to visa processing, ensuring nothing is missed.
Right? And it's also neat that the free zone doesn't require a minimum capital for many setups, especially for free zone establishments or companies, unless you're dealing with investor visas.
Exactly. All in all, DWTC Free Zone really seems like a well-engineered ecosystem for businesses, with all the benefits from strategic location and tax exemptions to ease of setup and robust infrastructure.
Yeah, so if you're looking to tap into the Middle Eastern market, it's like being handed a key to a global network. It's not just about the cost, though. It's the entire business-friendly environment that makes it compelling.
Right, totally. I think one interesting takeaway is, despite the process being detailed and the costs layered, the comparative benefits, like access to global markets through trade shows and exhibitions, make it an attractive proposition.
Absolutely. And, it's like setting up headquarters in Silicon Valley, but for the Middle East, modern facilities, a world-class business community, and a government that's keen on innovation and growth.
Yeah, that analogy really hits home. Right. And even though there might be some skeptics about the overall costs, the strategic benefits and streamlined processes more than compensate for that.
For sure. I mean, when you line up the benefits, full foreign ownership, tax breaks, state-of-the-art infrastructure, it just paints a compelling picture for entrepreneurs.
Spot on. This definitely gives anyone considering business setup in Dubai a solid blueprint of what to expect, from the initial application to opening bank accounts and, securing visas.
Yeah, it's like a roadmap that guides you through every little step while keeping you informed about costs and necessary requirements.
Right, very structured. So, in summary, while DWTC Free Zone offers an efficient and favorable environment, the key is in understanding all the individual components, from licenses to operational costs, to make an informed decision.
Exactly. Understanding those components is crucial. It's like building a house. You need a solid blueprint before laying the foundation.
Yeah, exactly. And with the guidance of experts, entrepreneurs can navigate these intricacies smoothly, ensuring long-term success in one of the world's most dynamic business hubs.
Right, so if you're dreaming of establishing your business in Dubai, DWTC Free Zone should certainly be top of mind, given its seamless business setup process and vibrant ecosystem.
Absolutely. Well, that's a wrap on DWTC Free Zone, a blend of strategic location, modern infrastructure, and tailored business solutions. Thanks for diving into all those details.